The Bob Lee Hunter versus the Damon Howard Hunter. The Bob Lee is the gray one on the left. It is 55 pounds at 28 with a 64 AMO. The Damon Howard Hunter is 60 at 28 and with a 62-inch AMO. Now, the biggest difference is the Bob Lee, you could use a fast flight string. So we have a D97 on the Bob Lee, but it's 55 pounds. And the Damon Howard has a Dacron B50 Flemish twist, but it is 60 pounds. So they should be kind of comparable, and we're going to try shooting the same arrows out of them because they both, I tuned arrows for them, and they both like about the same arrows. So I'm trying to just decide which one's going to be my hunting rig for this year. They both have my favorite Great Northern quivers on them. The Bob Lee has a quick mount. The Damon Howard Hunter has a strap on. You can see the difference. There's the quick mount, and there's the strap on the Damon Howard Hunter. Now, the biggest thing you notice when you pick them up is the Hunter is way lighter. It's a one piece, and the Damon Howard Hunter is a one piece, and the Bob Lee Hunter is a three-piece takedown. Let's shoot them. All right, first we're going to shoot the Damon Howard Hunter. When you first pick it up, you notice, first of all, way lighter than the Bob Lee Hunter. It's a one-piece versus a three-piece takedown, so obviously it's going to be lighter. And besides that, the other biggest difference is the ages of the bow. The Damon Howard Hunter is probably a 1996 or 94. Never really got back on that from Larry Hatfield. They were kind of guessing. There isn't a serial, well, there is a serial number, HH21237. I believe he told me it was a 94, but yeah, so a little bit older bow, no reinforced limb tips, so Dacron B50 string, and but I really like this bow. It's really comfortable. I have really big hands, so this really big over-enhanced pistol grip is really nice, and it has a really big thumb rest, so when you hold it, your thumb is on her. You can see that it's really big. I just really like this bow, and one of the biggest benefits of this bow is I only paid about $200 for this bow. Now, I bought a Great Northern quiver and put it on there, and a new string, like I did some upgrades, but the actual bow I only paid like 200 bucks. Great bow for the price. All right, let's take a couple shots. It's a fairly quiet bow. Like I said, I've used this for hunting. I really like this bow. 60 pounds, so that's about my threshold. I don't want to go any heavier, but let's take a close-up look at it. Really nice bow for 200 bucks. Super strong, heavy, fast bow. Really like it. Now for my newest bow in my collection, my Bob Lee Hunter. First thing you notice, man, heavy bow. Almost feels like a compound. I mean, it's heavy. And I have other three-piece takedowns that aren't nearly as heavy as this bow. And one of the reasons is the impregnated action wood. That's what they call this riser. It's an impregnated action wood. It's a really beautiful bow, and they say the extra mass adds extra stability, which it is easier to hold it straight. I'll give it that. Another thing, this is a 64 AMO. The Damon Howard Hunter is a 62. So, and this has reinforced limb tips, so we have a D97 string on here. Let's take a couple shots. One of the first things you notice is the smooth draw. I mean, these things draw like butter. Very smooth draw. Very easy to hold back. I mean, it is 55 pounds instead of 60, and it is a 64 AMO instead of 62. So that's gonna help out a lot. I mean, we're talking 5 pounds less and 2 extra inches on the AMO. So, I mean, those things are gonna help, but a lot of it is the design too. So really nice bow. But huge difference in price. Huge difference in price. And is it worth it? I don't know. Honestly, I shoot better with the Damon Howard Hunter. And I have a huge love for the one-piece bows. I don't know. Like I said, I just got this maybe about a month ago, so I'm still getting used to it. But man, 700 versus 200, big difference. Big difference. And brand new, the difference is astronomical. Brand new, this bow, you know, $1,000. That bow brand new, 400. So it's about the same brand new difference. Let's take a couple shots in slow-mo and let you guys decide. Okay, first here's the Damon Howard Hunter. Take a notice of the limb tips and the string angle so we can compare it to the Bob Lee Hunter. Okay, here's the Bob Lee. Notice the angle of the string and the limb. The 64 AMO has a lot to do with that smaller angle. So there you go, folks. I think a lot of times we buy into these big names, you know, Silvertip and Blacktail and Bob Lee and Black Widow, when you can get a really good bow for a fair price that is beautiful and has some character and has some story behind it. My Damon Howard Hunter, like I said, I love that bow. 200 bucks. So it doesn't matter. You could shoot good with, you know, a homemade self bow. You could shoot good with whatever. but it all takes practice, and all takes, you know, a lot of times people buy these bows for the looks and this and that. Me, myself, like I said a couple times in the video, I really like the one-piece recurves. I just think they're really good looking. And anyway, that's just my 2 cents. Everyone's worth their own opinion. Uh, but for the money, I'll stick with the Damon Howard Hunter. Thanks, folks. Keep watching Big G Outdoors.